are you all anyway? Welcome to it. It is Monday. It is August 30th, 2021. It is 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And that means we've got a quiz for you. And you're watching it on the old Twitch. So hello. Yes, I'm Derek Knights, back again for more big-time quiz excitement. Full 7-round quiz tonight, including 3 16-point rounds. That's going to be round 2, the audio round, round 6, and then random knowledge round 7. So, you know, if you have that old imaginary joker on your mind, those would be the rounds to use it in, because, you know, that's where you're going to get the most value out of said joker. But you know, I don't know your life. I'm not your real dad, but I do want to say thank you to iGyminator, subscribed to Tier 1. Zeno Titty has been subscribed for 10 months, subscribed with Prime. We got Shostako, subscribed for 17 months at Tier 1. Y'all are great. We love every single one of you for subscribing. We love every single one of you for watching. And yes, Jerfad. Microphone man, tonight I'm using a 1948 Electro Voice 630. And yeah, it's straight up from 1948. Super old, still works. This is what it's supposed to sound like. I dig it. I like it a lot. But hey, we got quiz. I've got a super high octane tropical drink in a Hatbox Ghost mug. I hear some of you Disney nerds like the Hatbox Ghost, huh? Like the Hatbox Ghost? So I'm going to get tanked up and run a quiz. How about y'all get tanked up and play the quiz? Let's get started with the actual quiz where we usually do. That is at round number 1. Round 1 is called Don't Wear It Out. It's called that because this is a round about people named Mary Wilson. Maybe you know a Mary Wilson. Maybe that Mary Wilson will be in the round. We don't know. I guess we'll find out together. Here we go. Round 1, question number 1. Number 1. Sister Mary Jane Wilson took a step towards sainthood in 2013 when she was venerated by what new pope? Number 1. Sister Mary Jane Wilson took a step towards sainthood in 2013 when she was venerated by what new pope? Yeah, clothes from the same era as the mics. Here's a dirty little secret about clothes from the 40s. They don't fit guys that are as fat as I am. Okay, so I have to order these special, seemingly cool from that era shirts, special from a modern place that makes them big for fat people. So, hot damn. But yeah, I'll go to a thrift store, sure. First $5 is on Geeks Who Drink. That's awesome. Here we go. Round 1. Question 2. Question number 2. Ralph Wilson's widow Mary briefly held controlling interest in what football team that was bought by the owners of the NHL's Sabres? Number 2. Ralph Wilson's widow Mary briefly held controlling interest in what football team that was bought by the owners of the NHL Sabres? Jerry Oki's out there. Hi, Jerry. How you doing? I reckon that Jerry would happily score your quiz for you. I don't know if he has posted his Google Voice number in the chat just yet, but you know, he probably would. He probably would. I don't know. I don't want to talk. You know, I don't want to talk for him, but you know, he's done it in the past, so why not, right? Why not? And Eric, the Jewish Viking, is hanging. We had a lot of people hanging out, so. You know, we got 324 people watching on the old Twitch, so let's move on to question number 3. Question 3. Baroness Mary Wilson lived at 10 Downing Street when her husband, Harold, had what government gig? Number 3. Baroness Mary Wilson lived at 10 Downing Street when her husband, Harold, had what government gig? Don't put Baron. it's weird. I do get asked about my bowling average all the time because I wear these shirts that people are like, that's a bowling shirt, right? I'm like, no, it's not. Bowling shirts have gussets so that you can bowl in them comfortably. I don't know that I've been bowling in a long time, but I guess my average would be somewhere around 175. So I'm not that good a bowler. You know, I throw it real hard and hope for the best. Sometimes pins ricochet. Sometimes you hit pins and then they go and hit other pins on other lanes because, you know, that's how it goes when you're a big lummox. So let's go on to round one, question 4. Question number 4, the Mary Wilson who died in February sang with Diana Ross as an original member of what top-ranked Motown group? Number 4, the Mary Wilson who died in February sang with Diana Ross as an original member of what top-ranked Motown group? Yes, Shoko Shara, I absolutely have purposely shot gutter shots that bounce back into the lane. Because again, if you're not absolutely blitzed out of your mind while you're bowling, what do you actually do? Like, why would you do that? Why would you bowl sober? So yes, to answer your question, absolutely yes. Also, I know in the past we've been like, hey, go ahead, put your answers in chat, but don't put your answers in chat. You know, that's kind of something that just keep track of them on your own. Here's number 5. Mary Evans Wilson co-founded the Boston branch of what civil rights group that hands out the Image Awards? Number 5, Mary Evans Wilson co-founded the Boston branch of what civil rights group that hands out the Image Awards? Round 1. Don't wear it out. Round about people named Mary Wilson. So I guess we're going to be wearing that name out because I'm going to be saying it pretty much every question. And here's question 6. Sit and Be Fit host Mary Ann Wilson was a spokesperson for the Coalition to Prevent DVT, aka deep what thrombosis? Number 6. Sit and Be Fit host Mary Ann Wilson was a spokesperson for the Coalition to Prevent DVT, aka deep what thrombosis? Round 1. It's about Mary Wilson's, and we are at question number 7. Number 7, Mary Florence Wilson has been called the first international librarian for her work with what post-World War I pre-UN organization? A lot of qualifiers there. Number 7, Mary Florence Wilson has been called the first international librarian for her work with what post-World War I pre-UN organization? Jerry Oakey's in the chat. He did say that if you want professional scoring, if you want an actual Geeks Who Drink professional quizmaster to score your quiz, you can text a pic or text of the answers to him. He's got his Google Voice number in the chat. He's a good dude. He's going to score it fairly. And yeah, there's at least 8 people named Mary Wilson. Let's find out about number 8. Question number 8. Mary Louise Wilson's 6 decades of acting credits include playing Ed O'Neill's sister Becky Pritchett on what long-running show? Number 8, Mary Louise Wilson's 6 decades of acting credits include playing Ed O'Neill's sister, Becky Pritchett, on what long-running show? The worst part about this round is Mary Wilson is basically Beetlejuice, and we've already summoned Mary Wilson twice. I guess we're about to summon Mary Wilson a third time, maybe. We'll find out in the bonus question, sponsored by Geeks Who Drink Zoom Quizzes. It's a quiz like this one, but it's on Zoom. And you can play with your friends, and you don't have to leave your house. And if you don't have a camera that shows your bottom half, you don't have to have bottom halves on. It's pretty cool. So the way you answer the bonus question is you put exclamation point the answer in the chat. It will put you in a drawing. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, let's check out this bonus question together. The Honorable Mary Wilson reps Oromocto, Lincoln, Fredericton in the Assembly of New Brunswick, a forgettable Canadian province that borders what state? Your bonus question, once again, the Honorable Mary Wilson reps Oromocto, Lincoln, Fredericton in the Assembly of New Brunswick, a forgettable Canadian province that borders what state? Let's take a look at answers for this round, round number one. While you're all getting those things in, number one, Sister Mary Jane Wilson took a step towards sainthood in 2013 when she was venerated by new Pope, same as New Coke Francis. So Pope Francis at number one. Pope is a fun word to say, and it's also way more efficient than horse, which is why when we were growing up, we didn't play horse out on the basketball court. We played Pope because we could get through so many more games of Pope than we could of horse. Number two, Ralph Wilson's widow Mary briefly held controlling interest in the Buffalo Bills. I mean, the Sabres were a pretty much dead giveaway, the Buffalo thing. So Buffalo Bills, one of the only sports teams actually named after a person, the Buffalo William Codys. Number three, Baroness Mary Wilson lived at 10 Downing Street when her husband Harold was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. What? Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Harold Wilson. Well, Honorable Harold Wilson and his wife Mary at 10 Downing Street. Prime Minister of the United Kingdom at question number three. Number four, Mary Wilson, who died in February, sang with Diana Ross as an original member of the Super Supremes. The Supremes, the Motown group in question at number four. Number five. Mary Evans Wilson co-founded the Boston branch of the NAACP. Of course, famous for a lot of things, but yes, they do give out the annual Image Awards. NAACP at number five. Number six. Sit and Be Fit host Marianne Wilson was a spokesperson for the Coalition to Prevent Deep Vein Thrombosis. Vein at number six. Vein. Number seven. Mary Florence Wilson has been called the first international librarian for her work with the League of Nations. The League of Nations. Close the entries on that giveaway and check who's the winner before we move on, because I got stuff to do. But yeah, League of Nations. So let's go on to question number 8, shall we? Mary Louise Wilson's 6 decades of acting credits include playing Ed O'Neill's sister Becky Pritchett on Modern Family. Modern Family, the long-running TV show in question, at number 8. Now we're going to take a look at that bonus question for round number 1. Just had to put the answer in the chat, and hey, maybe you're going to win. I don't know. So, question, the Honorable Mary Wilson reps Oromocto, Lincoln, Fredericton in the Assembly of New Brunswick, a forgettable Canadian province that borders the state of Maine. Maine, the state in question. Now, round 2, it's an audio round, and hey, if you have me muted, you know what? I understand. I get it. But for this round, absolutely, positively, make sure to unmute Twitch. You know, the web, that's on the lower left-hand corner. Looks like a little speaker icon. And turn that Twitch volume up. Why? Well, you're going to be identifying songs. And hearing songs, man, they're pretty key when you have to identify songs. Also, this is a round of song covers. So we're going to be asking for titles and original artists. And we mean exactly that. You're going to have to give me the title of each song and the artist who had the original hit with that song. Why is this so complicated? Let's find out together. It's called Pepper's Hearts Game. Use name the original artist and songs that were run through Google Translate before being covered by YouTube's Twisted Translation. 16 points possible. 1 point for the title. 1 point for the original artist of each song. I guarantee you're going to do super good. Here's number one.
No need to interrupt my time. There is no air conditioning. Santa, you are not satisfied. Birthday of your Diploflix sports. I wanna be alone. Click here for more information.
Round two, title and original artist. Here's song number two.
Kuwait, Kuwait. Sometimes we live in the sea. It's a beautiful tooth. His body fits into my ducks. Everything is wet. Yes, yes.
Round two, here is weird cover number three.
The other macro, well, they know they are just alcohol and bamboo. Dude, do not worry, I will have to attack again. Eighth, do not have a friend. You know that you are gonna marry her in the morning. And if you're under it, you will not be entertained.
These are adorable. Round two, here's song four.
I will show you something in your ear. If you are not with me, you will lose. Quick, gently shake your clothes locked. I want to. Let's sign a labyrinth wall and make the plaintiff's regime. Growing.
16 points possible in round two. Here's song five.
I don't know what to do when I was in school. We are living in a hot dog and we are leaving slow. I love you very much today. You will start tonight. Must start tonight.
Round two, here's song number six.
Each day you stir, may you end if you commitment. I get inferior breathing, I want that cream, this is you. Oh, fairy hair, no more importance in my shoulder. I should be more foxy, and I realize that.
Title and original artist on each. Here's song seven.
And I know what? No, I cannot hear anything. Just translate the words.
I love very much.
This is a small shopping event. The wavy bride, is this a beautiful wedding? Yes, but I'm offended. Unfortunately, the bad bride is a big beach.
Title and original artist. Here is song eight.
If you change it, this is the first time on the internet. Honey, I'm for sale. Give me freedom. If you need me, let me be. You get to the fact that you usually get the same impact on your health as the same issue happened as a replacement for lamenting.
All right, you're going to hear those songs one more time. Remember, title and original artist. I'm just going to leave you to it. I'm going to listen to them and enjoy them. Second time around, here's number one.
No need to interrupt my time. There is no air conditioning. Santa, you are not satisfied. Birthday of your Diploflix sports. I wanna be alone. Click here for more information. Kuwait, Kuwait. Sometimes we live in the sea. It's a beautiful tooth. His body fits into my ducks. Everything is wet. Yes, yes. The other macro, well, they know they are just alcohol and bamboo. Dude, do not worry, I will have to attack again. Eighth, do not have a friend. You know that you are gonna marry her in the morning. And if you're under it, you will not be entertained. I will show you something in your ear. If you are not with me, you will lose. Quick, gently shake your clothes. window's locked. I want to let's sign a labyrinth wall and make plaintiff's regime. Growing. I don't know what to do when I was in school. We are living in a hot dog and we are leaving slow. I love you very much today. You will start tonight. Must start tonight. Each day you stir, may you end if you commitment. I get inferior breathing, I want that creep. This is you. Oh, fake hair, no more importance in my shoulder. I should be more foxy, and I realize that. And I know what? No, I cannot hear anything. Just translate the words.
I do love very much.
This is a small shopping event. The wavy bride, is this a beautiful wedding? Yes, but I'm offended. Unfortunately, the bad bride is a big beach. If you change it, set me free. This is the first time on the internet. Honey, I'm for sale. Give me freedom. If you need me, let me be. You get to the fact that you usually get the same impact on your health as the same issue happened as a replacement for lamenting.
Oh, hello. Welcome back. I know we missed you. We were gone for so long. As you may have seen in those slides, we have a whole new slate of YouTube shows. We've got a thing called Mystery Video Fun Club that gets put up every week. You can win a swag box if you enter the drawing for that. We've got a thing called Duh, where we had Jenna Reedy go around and ask random strangers obvious duh questions, and then you get to see how good or usually bad they do. We also do a thing called Recently in Stuff. It's a weekly news quiz with the editor-in-chief, Aaron Retke. It's a lot of fun. I end up having to edit most of this stuff together. So, go like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/geekswhodrink, and we would be forever in your debt in a way that, isn't monetary. So, yeah, hey, let's get back at the quiz and get back into answers with the answers for round number 2. Here's number 1. All I want for Christmas is you. It should say is you, but that's Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you. Here's number 2.
Wet, yes, yes.
Senorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. Number 3. That's New Rules by Dua Lipa.
I got no rules, I count them.
Number 4. Despacito by Luis Fonsi featuring Daddy Yankee. And I'm stopping there. Screw that Justin Bieber guy. Number 5. Total Eclipse of the Heart. One of my favorite songs of all time. Karaoke go-to with Bonnie Tyler. Number 6. Problem by Ariana Grande featuring Iggy Azalea. Number 7.
The bad bride is a big beach.
All right, Sins Not Tragedies. That's Panic at the Disco. You don't even have to go to the disco. You can panic at home. Here's number 8.
You get to the
Take a Chance on Me by ABBA.
Is the same issue.
That I think was my favorite one of the bunch. So much fun. So now we're going to take a look. We're just going to move right. We're just going to move right along. We're just going to move right along to round number 3 because time is linear. Just keeps on marching forward. And round 3 is a duh round. It's a multiple choice edition. Remember, I was just talking about duh, and here it is. Wow, this is such confluence. Anyway, what's going to happen here is I'm going to give you factoids that sound true, but are they? And you actually have to answer that question. You just put true or false. So true or false, factoids that sound true. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. We'll figure it out. You're smart. A bunch of smart mother effers. Anyway, number 1. Question number 1. Koalas belong to the bear family Ursidae. Is that true or false? Number 1. Koalas belong to the bear family Ursidae. Well, I don't want to say out loud that this is a 50-50 round, but I guess when you only have two choices, one being true and the other being false, sure, it's the return of the 50-50 round. Anyway, here's question 2. Question number 2, there's a guy named Tim Duncan in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Number 2, true or false, there's a guy named Tim Duncan in the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you can't even treat it like a Scantron and put C. It's just either A or B anyway. Round 3, multiple choice edition. Here's question number 3. Slovakia and Slovenia share a land border. Is that true or is that false? Number 3, Slovakia and Slovenia share a land border. That Jerfad studied art at a real college. I studied art at a school that had a jingle and isn't around anymore, but it's okay. The degree hasn't like burst into flames or anything. Still have a job. Hey, question number 4. Round 3, question 4. Disney is doing another live action Alice in Wonderland, except this time starring Mads Mikkelsen as the Mad Hatter. The Mads Hatter, if you will. Number 4, Disney is doing another live-action Alice in Wonderland starring Mads Mikkelsen as the Mad Hatter. It is duh. It is a multiple choice edition of duh. It's just true or false. Basically, every factoid sounds good. You just to tell me if it's true or false. Number 5. Round 3, question 5. Build Me Up Buttercup is a song by the Foundations. Number 5. Build Me Up Buttercup is a song by the Foundations. Sit here. I mean, we have to do royalty-free music on this stream so we don't get like taken down or have copyright strikes. And I was just looking at the YouTube shows as they were posted the other day. But then like YouTube was like, "Hey, look at this Twitch quiz that you hosted," and somebody commented, "F this guy and his taste in music," and I'm like, "It's not my taste in music. This is just the music we can play so we don't get sued." So, I don't know. It's not bad for free music, but it's like, I don't know. I just felt like, okay, it's not really what I choose to listen to in my spare time. Thanks, bucko. Number 6, round 3, question number 6. Marie Curie discovered the first known cure for radiation poisoning. Is that true or is that false? Number 6, Marie Curie discovered the first known cure for radiation poisoning. I just realized that Sovos has been calling me AJ. I'm not AJ. I'm not AJ at all. AJ's a different person. I mean, you could even see us in a room together someday. But I'm not AJ. Hi. I'm not AJ. At all. No. Thank you, though. Here's number 7. Round 3, question number 7. Rocky Mountain High is an official state song of Colorado. Number 7, Rocky Mountain High is an official state song of Colorado. Is that true? Is that false? Sure, Krusty Jugglers won. You can call me Rakim, a.k.a. the Microphone Fiend. Fine. I don't mind. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not worried. Like, people get my name wrong all the time. I mean, all my life, I've been called things like Gary, Garrett, Garrick, Eric. Doesn't matter. Still like, it's Derek. But they're like, Eric, Garrick, Derek. Garrett? Who the F would name their kid Garrett? It's Derek. Eric? So, it's all right. It's the first time I've been called AJ, which it's fun. It's number 8. Round 3, question 8. On the last episode of Pimp My Ride, Exhibit tricked out a hearse. Yo, dog, we heard you like death, so we put some death in your death and tricked out a hearse. Number 8. On the last episode of Pimp My Ride, Exhibit tricked out a hearse. True or false? All right. Yeah. Eric Ioki. I like that. Hey, AJ. This is fun. This is a fun group in the chat tonight, you guys. I really like it. Hey, you know what it's time for? It is time for the next bonus question, brought to you by Geeks Who Drink Zoom Quizzes. Quizzing on Zoom with Geeks Who Drink. It's still a thing twice a week, and it's a lot of fun, and you don't have to leave your house if you're worried about, stuff. Just gesture vaguely, it's stuff. But this is, again, where you will put the correct answer in the chat, preceded by an exclamation point. And if you're right, you'll get an entry into the drawing for 2 tickets to a future Zoom quiz. So let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Your question for round 3's bonus. No tricks this time. NHL player Steve Hines wore what number for the Columbus Blue Jackets? Remember, this is a duh round. No tricks this time. NHL player Steve Hines wore what number for the Columbus Blue Jackets? And we're going to move on and take a look at the answers for the rest of the round, because I know you're interested. That's why we're here, just to find out the answers, to gloat when we're right and to lie when we're wrong. Round 3, this was, of course, true or false. All of them sound good, but are they? Number 1, koalas belong to the bear family Ursidae. No, dummy, that's false, because they're marsupials. Do that? Cool, anyway, it's false. Number 2, there's a guy named Tim Duncan in the Basketball Hall of Fame. That's true. Of course, he was a star with San Antonio for years. And I don't know, why people think, a lot of people are like, it's so duh, because his name sounds like he's dunking a basketball. I'm like, it's not even spelled the same, man. Anyway, number 3, Slovakia and Slovenia. Do they share a land border? No, it's false. They don't share a land border. Slovakia and Slovenia. It just sounds good, but it's not true. Number 4, Disney is doing another live-action Alice in Wonderland starring Mads Mikkelsen as the Mad Hatter. You know what? Really? Unfortunately, that's false. I mean, hey, maybe now people start a petition and they'll make it happen. Because when I read that, I'm like, man, I hope that's true. And then I was like, crap, it's false. I got to tell everybody that that's not actually happening. That sucks for me and everybody else involved. It's false. Number 4, he's number 5. Build Me Up Buttercup is a song by the Foundations. In fact, their only big hit. That's true. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down? It's the Foundations. Marie Curie discovered the first known cure for radiation poisoning. It's false. Because, she died of radiation poisoning. Yes, she probably would have wanted to. That's kind of a mean-spirited question. False at number 6. Number 7. Rocky Mountain High is an official state song of Colorado. That is true. That was made an official state song, I think, in 2005. The other one is something called Where the Columbines Grow, which was adopted in 1915, and probably just as cool as Rocky Mountain High. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. Number 8. On the last episode of Pimp My Ride, Exhibit tricked out a hearse. Is that true or is that false? Find out. Look, I disappeared. It's true. Yeah, they're like, well, we'll just make sure the show dies with a hearse. That's true. So now we're going to take a look at round 3 bonus question, sponsored by Geeks Who Drink Zoom Quizzes. Question, once again, no tricks this time. Well, NHL player Steve Hines wore what number for the Columbus Blue Jackets? Since it's a duh round, some stuff here. All right. Since it was a duh round, that number is 57. Heinz 57 because that is how it goes. Round 4 is called Stuff and Nonsense. It's called that because this is a round about both horses and feathers. Horses and feathers in round number 4. Question 1. Question 1. Robert Redford probably raised his voice at least a bit in 1998 when a wayward hoof broke his toe on the set of what film? Number 1, Robert Redford probably raised his voice a bit in 1998 when a wayward hoof broke his toe on the set of what film? No, this round has not been fully dewormed, so you are playing it at your own risk. Here's question number 2. Round 4, question 2. Taking her hostess duties seriously, Beyonce rocked a strapless feather-lined dress to the 2019 Sean Who Foundation Gala. Number 2, taking her hostess duties seriously, Beyonce rocked a strapless feather-lined dress to the 2019 Sean Who Foundation Gala. Like that Froboz's Magic sought to educate me a little bit more about the Foundation's list of hits. And what was it? Baby Now That I've Found You? Baby Now That I Found You. Yeah, but Baby Now That I Found You isn't being used in ads. And when I worked for 13 years at an oldie station, we never played that one. So I'm just like, nobody, I guess. Well, I'm not going to say nobody because now we consume music differently. So if you're a big fan of the Foundations, I don't know. Have them give me a call. Round 4, question 3. Number 3. Where would you find a horse's cannon? That horse has a cannon. Is it in its back or its leg? Number 3. Where would you find a horse's cannon? Its back or its leg? We're going to learn stuff today. We're going to learn stuff tonight. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, if you look at this question, you're like, I wouldn't have said either of those things. Well, you get to wait for the answer and find out what's actually correct. Here's number 4, round 4, question 4. Cher wails to a mugger that her feather-trimmed outfit is by a totally important designer in what classic 90s comedy? Number 4, Cher wails to a mugger that her feather-trimmed outfit is by a totally important designer in what classic 90s comedy? Round 4 is called Stuff and Nonsense, around about both horses and feathers. Here's question number 5. Number 5. Oh, God. Who Nooms are talking horses met by the title character of what 1726 novel that also includes Lilliputians and Brobdingnagians? Number 5. Who Nooms are talking horses met by the title character of what 1726 novel that also includes Lilliputians and Brobdingnagians? Great Gabo, you got me. I don't know what a putty patroller is, so you're gonna have to let me clue me in on what that is. No, I'm just seriously not sure how to say this name, and I'm not going to open up the pronunciation guide because I'm just being defiant. So explain a putty patroller in the chat to me, and we're going on to question 6. Mooks from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Man, see, that's outside of my realm. That's outside of my thing. So it's pronounced like Winhams. I like the way I was doing it. So I believe me, Penelope Rosedale, I appreciate your help. But that's not funny to me. So I'm just going to keep saying it wrong because you already know I'm a dolt. Here's number 6. Picking up a feather in Super Mario World gets Mario what clothing item that he can use to fly or glide through the air? Number 6. Picking up a feather in Super Mario World gets Mario what clothing item that he can use to fly or glide through the air? Horses, feathers. That's what this round is about. So if you like one of those two things or both, this is the best round that you've ever played. It's number 7. Round 4, question 7. Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen played early gigs for your drunk uncle at what equine named club in Asbury Park, New Jersey? Is this universal? We'll find out. Number 7. Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen played early gigs for your drunk uncle at what equine named club in Asbury Park, New Jersey? I like this song. It's got screaming in the background. It's probably for Halloween. I'm going to save it for Halloween. It's Halloween every day here in round 4. Here's question 8. Feather step, 3-step, natural turn, feather finish, and then tear the hen house apart. Those are some basic steps in what ballroom dance? Number 8, feather step, 3-step, natural turn, feather finish, and then tear the hen house apart. Those are some basic steps in what ballroom dance? I don't know if Jessica Springsteen would like to be called America's third best horse girl, but I like that title. Like America's third best horse girl, Jessica Springsteen. She medaled, by the way, if you don't know the story, as part of the U.S. equestrian team at the Olympics, where the debate rages on between helmet or top hat. Anyway, let's move on to that old bonus question. Round 4's bonus question. Still sponsored by Geeks Who Drink Zoom Quizzes because, hey, you could win 2 tickets to an upcoming Zoom quiz and enjoy the power of quiz via Zoom from the comfort of your own sex dungeon or basement or side room or garage or backyard. I don't know. Don't know your life, not your real dad. But hey, here we go. Exactly 16 feathers add float to the shuttlecocks used in what summer Olympic sport? Bonus again, exactly 16 feathers add float to the shuttlecocks used in what summer Olympic sport? I said cock. Cock. Yes. We did say shuttlecock used in a summer Olympic sport. You're doing very well. And so now we get to check out answers. Round number 4. Round 4 answers. Horses and feathers. Number 1. Robert Redford probably raised his voice a bit in 1998 when a wayward hoof broke his toe on the set of The Horse Whisperer. See, some people think that The Horse Whisperer is about a guy who comes and fixes horses, and it's not. It's just some guy who comes to your house and creepily whispers horse to you over and over. Horse. Horse. He's like in the corner going, horse. And you're like, please leave. Horse. That's all he does. So that's all he can do. Number 2, taking her hostess duty seriously, Beyonce rocked a strapless feather-lined dress to the 2019 Sean Carter Foundation Gala. Carter at number 2. Number 3. Yes, Greg Gabo whispers because he's a pony. A little horse. Where's my drum sound effect? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Well, yeah, everybody gets the little... Yeah, I set it up. You guys are hitting home runs with the bad jokes. I like it. Where would you find a horse's cannon? Its back or its leg? Well, if you've seen Grindhouse or Death Proof or whatever, you'd know that it's in the leg. It's the shin, basically. The horse has a leg cannon. Yeah, leg, number 3. Number 4. Cher wails to a mugger. Their feather-trimmed outfit is by a totally important designer in the classic 90s comedy Clueless. Clueless at number 4. Here's number 5. Winhams? Is that it? Winhams? Humanumans are talking horses met by the title character of the 1726 novel Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver's Travels at number 5. Number 6. Picking up a feather in Super Mario World gets Mario the clothing item that he can use to fly or glide through the air that in The Incredibles. No capes! Cape. Answer of the day. Cape at number 6. Number 7. Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen played early gigs for your drunk uncle, if your drunk uncle lived in Asbury Park, New Jersey, at the club called Stone Pony. Stone Pony. I'm going to close the entries for this thing, pick a winner. Oh, Lord. That's something. Doody-doody-doo. Doody-doody-doo. I'm just going to doody-doody-doo my way through this and do that and save that. And now let's go. Move on. Number 8. Feather step, 3-step, natural turn, feather finish, and then tear the henhouse apart. Basic steps in the ballroom dance foxtrot. Foxtrot at number 8. Now we get to take a look at the answer to that bonus question for round number 4. Sponsored by Geeks Who Drink Quizzes upon Zoom. Exactly 16 feathers add float to the shuttlecocks used in badminton. So if you were worried about how to spell badminton, you know it's badminton. 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 Round 5 is a video round. You are going to be naming movies. I know that because I made this round. Let's find out more about this round together. It's called Toasty. Happy National Toasted Marshmallow Day. Name the movies where old Stay Puft is participating in a toast. You'll have years to help you be specific.
All for coming.
Good luck.
Really quick.
Wine is out.
Consuelo?
Really quick, speaking of Consuelo, Lillian and I took Spanish together in school. And so I would just like to say to you and to everyone here, gracias para vivir en la casa, en las escuelas, and...
The time I couldn't find my car. Because Harold, you know, he's always been the dependable one. And I've always been the screwed up one. Right, Dad? Why can't you be more like your brother? Harold would never beat up his landlord.
He's drunk as sh...
To your very good health.
Wow, put a hole. He put 2 holes in my dress from Paris.
Sit down! Now, you bring me Nuhachi.
My pleasure.
A toast to absent friends.
To absent friends.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, be seated. Now, my friends, if I may propose a little toast. Let us eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, we die.
You give such charming parties, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, Mrs. Charles.
Perhaps you'll tell us now why we're here.
Can't be because my friend Vic is not a priest. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Yeah, in fact, he's not even in the Army. His real name is Jimmy, and I hired him to be my best man because I had no other options. Same with all my groomsmen. I actually don't even know their real last name. Hey, good to meet you guys. So, please stay and enjoy the
Hey, it's traditional to make a gesture towards the vanquished. Gus, it's your honor.
Okay,
that some Afghan units have already abandoned Soviet outposts.
Here's to you, you mother...
To our first customer. To our first and only customer. I'm going to need to draw some petty cash. We should take her out to dinner. We don't want to lose her.
This magnificent feast here represents the last of the petty cash.
Okay, slow down. Chew your food.
Really quick, speaking of Consuelo, Lillian and I took Spanish together in school. And so I would just like to say to you and to everyone here, gracias.
Why can't you be more like your brother? Harold would never beat up his landlord.
He's drunk.
To your very good health.
Wow. Put a hole. He put 2 holes in my dress from Paris.
Sit down.
A toast to absent friends.
To absent friends.
Now, my friends, if I may propose a little toast. Let us eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, we die.
In fact, he's not even in the Army. His real name is Jimmy, and I hired him to be my best man because I had no other options. Same with all my groomsmen. I actually don't even know their...
Some Afghan units have already abandoned Soviet outposts.
Here's to you, you mother...
To our first customer. To our first and only customer. I'm going to need to draw some petty cash.
All right, that is round number 5. So I would say get your answers in if you're doing that sort of thing. If you're texting them over to Jerry, then do that now. If you're scoring them yourself, I guess you would turn your answers into yourself. That's how it works. Anyway, it is time for our next break of the evening. So if you still have a mighty need to use the bathroom, now's the time. To grab a snack or a beverage, I encourage you to do exactly that. Maybe a high-octane tiki drink and a Disney mug. Got this as a gift because it's the Hatbox Ghost. Got a little hat and a box. Anyway, we're going to take a break. And as I told you before, those of you who are subscribed, well, you'll see our very classy slideshow about our very classy slide stuff. If you're not subscribed, you might see an ad. Yeah, sure, maybe for penis pills. We don't know. I'm going to have to do up a penis pills Geeks to Drink ad just to satisfy the penis pill people. But there's still time to subscribe if you haven't done it, so just go do it. But we'll be back. We'll go away. We'll be away for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll show you answers for round 5 and then move along with the rest of the quiz. So, yeah. But hi, welcome back. We've got stuff occurring. Speaking of stuff, I'm going to check in with the answers for round number 5. This video round. You just watched it.
Consuelo?
Called
really quick, speaking of
Toasty.
Consuelo, Lillian and I
Number
took
1.
Spanish together in school. And
Bridesmaids
so
at number 1.
And to everyone here.
It's number 2.
Why can't you be more like your brother? Harold would never
That's the wedding
beat up
singer.
his landlord.
He's drunk.
Number 3.
To your very good health.
Wow. Put a hole.
That is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
From Paris.
At number 3 is number 4.
A toast to absent friends.
Rocky Horror Picture Show at number 4 is number 5.
Now, my friends, if I may propose a little toast. Let us eat.
That is The Thin Man, 1934.
We die.
If you're unfamiliar with that movie, check it out.
His real name
The rest of the series are mostly pretty good. 2015 movie at number 6, that's The Wedding Ringer.
With all my groomsmen.
Not The Wedding Singer, but The Wedding Ringer. Who's number 7?
Have already abandoned Soviet outposts.
Here's to you, you mother...
That's Charlie Wilson's War. And number 8.
To our first customer. To our first and only customer.
And of course, that is Ghostbusters.
I'm going to need to draw some petty cash.
At number 8. Now we get to go, we're just going to move right along. We're going to go to round number 6. Now, round 6 is a 16-point round. It's called Take 2. And here's how this round works. Each question is a list of 4 things, but only 2 of those things fit the specific category. Name one of those things that fits for 1 point or both for 2 points, but if you try for 2 and miss either one, you get nothing. So once again, each question is a list of 4 things. Only 2 of them fit. Name one for 1 point, both for 2 points, but if you put 2 and one of them's incorrect, get bupkis. Jack shit, zip, zero, nada. You know how this works. You've played our quiz before. So let's keep on moving with question number 1. Number 1, car repair chains. Micron, Midas, Meineke, Milan. Tell me which 2 belong and which, well, who cares about the ones that don't? Just tell me which 2 belong. Number 1, car repair chains. Micron, Midas, Meineke, and Milan. Round 6, take 2. It's a 16-point round, and we are at question number 2. Number 2, beaches that are in California: Capistrano, Daytona, Redondo, and Rockaway. Pick the 2 that belong. Number 2, beaches in California: Capistrano, Daytona, Redondo, Rockaway. Round 6, question number 3. Number 3, certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. 127 hours, 300, 500 days of summer, House of 1,000 Corpses. Number 3, certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. 127 hours, 300, 500 days of summer, House of 1,000 Corpses. Round 6, take 2. Each question is a list of 4 things. You pick the 2 that belong. Here is question number 4. Cardi B songs: Peaches, Please Me, Pop Star, and Press. Number 4, Cardi B songs: Peaches, Please Me, Pop Star, and Press. Round 6, it is a 16-point round. For each list, pick the 2 that belong, but if you try for 2 and get either wrong, you get nothing. You get like a consolation hamster. No hamster guarantees. Number 5. Ingredients in a Cosmopolitan: gin, vodka, cranberry juice, orange juice. Number 5, ingredients in a Cosmopolitan: gin, vodka, cranberry juice, orange juice. Round 6, take 2. Question number 6. List of 4, number 6. U.S. Civil War battles: Fredericksburg, Hamburger Hill, Teutoburg Forest, Vicksburg. Number 6, U.S. Civil War battles: Fredericksburg, Hamburger Hill, Teutoburg Forest, Vicksburg. toot. Tooterberg. Anyway, here's number 7. Round 6, question 7. Plays by August Wilson. August Osage County fences the Kentucky Cycle and Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Number 7, plays by August Wilson. August Osage County fences the Kentucky Cycle, Joe Turner's Come and Gone. I see your plea, pro FMDM, harder theater questions. I'll run it by our theater department, and we will make sure that we come up with far more challenging theater questions for serious theater nerds. Sorry, it's not challenging. Here's number 8. Sports that the United States gold medaled in at this year's Olympics. That's an unwieldy statement, but basketball, golf, rugby sevens, and table tennis. Number 8, sports that the United States gold medaled in at this year's Olympics. Basketball, golf, rugby sevens, table tennis. I guess we'll find out how hard this Olympics question is. I mean, and, you know, the Olympics are over. So for a lot of people, they're out of their mind. They're dead. They're gone. All right. So it's time for the next bonus question. Brought to you, of course, by Geeks Who Drink Quizzes on the Zoom. So for this one, just going to need the last name. We're asking about a person. Just need the last name. Here's that question. Kind of ironically, silent comedy A Pair of Kings was an early film that featured what portly comedian without Stan Laurel? Round 6 answers starting at number 1. You just had to pick the 2 things in each list that fit. Number 1, car repair chains between Micron, Midas, Meineke, and Milan. The ones that fit Midas, mostly mufflers, and Meineke, that mostly brakes, but they'll fix, you know, they'll take your money. Like do oil changes and put on tires and stuff. Sure, why not? Midas and Meineke at number 1. Number 2, beaches in California, Capistrano, Daytona, Redondo, Rockaway. Well, come on. Daytona's in Florida, Rockaway's in New York, so we got Capistrano and Redondo. Capistrano and Redondo at number 2. Here's number 3. Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, 127 hours, 500 days of summer and House of 1,000 Corpses. Between those choices, 127 hours, where the dude strapped by a rock and goes crazy and cuts his arm off, and 500 days of summer, where a dude gets trapped by summer and goes crazy and cuts his arm off. I've never seen either of them, so I'm just paraphrasing what I read on Wikipedia. 127 hours, 500 days of summer at number 3. Number 4, What I Want You Got. Hey, Cardi B songs. Peaches, Please Me, Popstar Press. Please Me is a Cardi B song, and Press is a Cardi B song. Please Me and Press at number 4. Number 5, ingredients in a Cosmopolitan. Well, doesn't contain gin, doesn't contain orange juice. That's pretty much gin and juice. So it's vodka and cranberry juice. Vodka and cranberry juice at number 5. Number 6, U.S. Civil War battles, Fredericksburg, Hamburger Hill, Teutoburg Forest, and Vicksburg. I'm going to guess Teutoburg Forest was in one of those world wars, and Hamburger Hill is Vietnam. So we got Fredericksburg and Vicksburg, the U.S. Civil War battles in question, at number 6. Number 7, plays by August Wilson, August Osage County, fences the Kentucky Cycle, and Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Well, if those were your choices, you'd put Fences and Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Fences and Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Barbarian Invasion of Rome. Sure, that's cool, too. That's cool. See, Frobaw's magic is just here to keep me straight. When I make shit up, comes in with facts. Welcome to the fact corner, because that's cool. No, seriously, if I say something stupid, tell me, and I'll correct it, even if I don't want to. Number 8, sports that the U.S. gold medaled in at this year's Olympics. Let's see, I'm going to put something down, copy and paste something real quick. So, yeah, if I just pick it out. If I said something dumb, fix it now. Anyway, between those four, basketball, of course, they gold medaled in, and golf, because there ain't no way they would gold medal in table tennis. Basketball and golf at number 8. Now, we're going to take a look at that bonus question for round number 6, sponsored by Geeks Who Drink Zoom Quizzes. Kind of ironically, the silent comedy A Pair of Kings was an early film that featured Oliver Hardy without Stan Laurel. It is time to move right along to the final round. The final round is the random knowledge round. This is where anything can happen. 16 possible points, and if you saved your joker, goddamn, you're a genius. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Time for a non-COVID related coughing fit, but random knowledge is what the final round is all about. This is also a 16. Now, to go back to that 16-point round, some of the questions going to have multiple parts and be worth multiple points. So yes, it behooves you to pay close attention. However, I will tell you how much each question is worth. And the best part about this format, it's on the screen. So that's 3 different ways to figure out how much each question is worth. So let's take a look at question 1. Conveniently worth 1 point. Number 1, famous for playing a TV oil baron in 2012, Larry Hagman passed away in what U.S. city? Number 1, famous for playing a TV oil baron in 2012, Larry Hagman passed away in what U.S. city? Random knowledge in this round, and got question 2. Question 2 is worth 2 points. 2 big points at number 2. If a rock climber is abseiling, are they ascending or descending? And PADI, the Professional Institution of Something Instructors, licenses folks in what up and down sport? Number 2, 2 points. If a rock climber is abseiling, are they ascending or descending? And the second point, PADI, the Professional Institution of Something Instructors, licenses folks in what up and down sports? Random knowledge, 16 points on the line in this round. Here's question number 3, which is worth 1 big point. The first in the National Football League to vaccinate all of its players. What East Coast team anagrams to anal caftan slots? Number 3, the first in the NFL to vaccinate all of its players. What East Coast team anagrams to anal caftan slots? Final round, random knowledge. Here's question number 4. Number 4, 3 big points. Name the holiday that we replaced in each movie title. Each movie title had a holiday. We replaced it with another holiday. You give me the holiday that was originally there. You're smart. You'll figure it out. Boo, Ahmadiyya Diwali, Boondock Saints 2, German Unity Day, and a Bad Mom's Ramadan. Number 4, 3 points. Name the holiday we replaced in each movie title. Boo, Ahmadiyya Diwali, Boondock Saints 2, German Unity Day, and a Bad Mom's Ramadan. Round, random knowledge. Question number 5. How much is it worth? Well, you know, it's 1 point. 1 point at number 5. Ron Edmundo Dantes Rum and Monte Cristo Cigars are products of Dumas fans from what island nation? Number 5. Ron Edmundo Dantes Rum and Monte Cristo Cigars are products of Dumas fans from what island nation? Yes, Jerfad. Equestrian is when you get on the horse. Dequestrian is when the horse throws you off. And requestrian is when you just get back in the saddle and try again. It's kind of like playing Red Dead Redemption, where you have to do the horse breaking thing. That's the de and requestrian part of equestrian. Anyway, here's number 6. Question number 6 in the final round is a 3-point question. 3 big points at number 6. On Top Chef Seattle, what landmark was on the chef jackets? Second point, what animal was on the jackets in Top Chef California? And third point, what heraldic symbol was on the jackets in Top Chef New Orleans? Number 6. 3 points on Top Chef Seattle. What landmark was on the chef's jackets? Second point, what animal was on the jackets in Top Chef California? And number 6, what heraldic symbol was on the jackets in Top Chef New Orleans? Question number 7. Number 7 is worth 1 point, but it might be the 1 point that you need to imaginarily win this game. So, do good. Let's see. After he pledged over 300 prints to them, the Baltimore Museum of Art named their bathrooms for what cinematic pope of trash? Number 7. After he pledged over 300 prints to them, the Baltimore Museum of Art named their bathrooms after what cinematic pope of trash? So many popes, so little time. Which one was the pope of trash? Here's number 8. Question number 8 is a big 4-pointer. Tell me about this 4-point question. 2 are around the Atlantic, and 2 are on the same Great Lake. What 4 U.S. states east of the Mississippi River have the most total land area? Number 8, 4 points. 2 on the Atlantic and 2 on the same Great Lake. What 4 U.S. states east of the Mississippi River have the most total land area? random knowledge, 16 big points on the line. Certainly hope that, I hope you do well. I want you to succeed, I want you to do well. That's it. Anyway, it's finally time for the final bonus question of the evening. Once again, sponsored by Geeks Who Drink Zoom Quizzes. You can play quiz with us on Zoom twice a week, and you can do so in the comfort of your own area, whatever that might be. I'm not going to judge. Anyway, go. A very important study recently found that squirrels navigate trees using the same techniques as what semi-sport named from the French for obstacle. And so we are going to take a look at the answers for this 16-point final round, starting at number 1. Famous for playing a TV oil baron in 2012, Larry Hagman passed away in Dallas, Texas. Of course, he played J.R. Ewing on the show Dallas. You know that, right? Probably watch Nick at Night. I don't know. Where do the reruns of Dallas pop up? Not everybody's as old as me. Number 2, 2 points. If a rock climber is abseiling, they are descending. And PADI, the Professional Institution of Diving Instructors, licenses folks in scuba diving. I hate saying the word folks. People. I'm just going to say, folks, people. Anyway, descending and scuba diving at number 2. I also hate the word yum and yummy. It's my problem, not yours. Number 3. The first in the NFL to vaccinate all of its players. The East Coast team that anagrams to anal caftan slot, of course, is the Atlanta Falcons. And if you are sitting there thinking, hey, Atlanta is an East Coast city. Yeah, actually, because Georgia is an East Coast state. And Atlanta is the major city. So it's considered a major East Coast city. That's just geography, and I don't make the rules, so just get used to it. Atlanta Falcons at number 3. And I'm saying this mostly for me because I was bugged by it earlier. Number 4, 3 points. Name the holiday that we replaced in each movie title. Boo, Amadea Diwali. That, of course, is Halloween. Boondock Saints 2, German Unity Day, becomes Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. A Bad Mom's Ramadan. Yeah, that's Christmas. So you got Halloween, All Saints Day, and Christmas at number 4. Number 5. Ron Edmundo Dantes Rum and Monte Cristo Cigars. Those are products of Dumas fans from Cuba. Cuba at number 5. Number 6. 3 points on Top Chef Seattle. The landmark that was on the chef jackets was the Space Needle. The animal that, of course, was on the jackets in Top Chef California is big old grizzly bear. And the heraldic symbol on jackets in Top Chef New Orleans is a fleur de lis. Got the Space Needle, a grizzly bear, and fleur de lis at number 6. Number 7. After he pledged over 300 prints to him, the Baltimore Museum of Art named their bathrooms after John Waters. The Pope of Trash, John Waters, at number 7. Now we're going to take a look at number 8. 4 big points. 2 are on the Atlantic. 2 are on the same Great Lake. Hang on, I'm doing some copying and pasting because it's a bunch of administrative stuff I got to do behind the scenes. Anyway, here we go. Now let's take a look at the answers. What 4 U.S. states east of the Mississippi River have the most total land area? That is Florida, Georgia. See, we were just talking about it. Illinois and Michigan. Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Michigan at number 8. There you go. Now we get to take a look at the bonus question, the answer to the final round bonus question, sponsored by Geeks Who Drink Quizzes on the Zooms. So if you like to quiz, but sometimes you're like, I just don't want to leave my house for whatever reason, don't care what that reason is, we don't have to know, but you can do it on Zoom. Anyway, a very important study recently found that squirrels navigate trees using parkour. That's parkour squirrels. Squirrel parkour. We're done. That's it for the quiz, you guys. Thanks. You've made this night cool. Thanks very much for spending part of your Monday with us here on the Twitch. My name is Derek Knight. I'm down in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Very big thanks to everybody who showed up. Big thanks to Jerry in the chat, scoring people's answers. Big thanks to Eric for hanging out. Big thanks to the editorial team. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to you. And if you want to check out some of the other stuff we do, remember that we do Technically Correct. It's our panel show. and that's now been moved to YouTube. We do that Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. And oh, by the way, tomorrow, the normal host is gone, so I'm actually going to be hosting it. So if you want to get a double dose of my brand of bullshit, join us tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube for Technically Correct. And if you don't, I don't blame you. But check out our other YouTube stuff. We're doing the Dust series. It's a lot of fun. Weekly news quiz called Recently and Stuff that posts on Fridays. Aaron does a great job with that. It's a lot of fun. So come have fun with us. We like having fun with you. So thank you so much for coming out. We had a great time. Keep on keeping on. Stay safe, would you? You know, we want you all to come back to quiz. Quiz is out there, so go quiz. Go quiz. But either way, stay safe. You know, we like you. Stay safe. But thank you so much. Have a great evening, and we'll see you back again another time. Take care.